Let me tell you a story, though fictionalized, about Alex and Rosie. Soon after their marriage, Alex went to London for greener pasture while Rosie remained in Lagos, and they had a baby. She had the baby alone. She started nursing her baby alone because husband was sending money already from the UK. She was taking good care of their son. The son was growing up. He was growing up. Jaden was growing up very well. They do things together. In London, Alex was not having it easy. He was doing shifts, night work to make ends meet because it's not easy to survive in London. Rosie was taking care of the baby happily without any problem. She takes the baby to school. She takes Jaden to everywhere. She cooks with Jaden. They are happy. At times also they are not so happy. They are sad because of loneliness. Alex sends money no matter how it is. Then Rosie found a friend, Doris. Doris was is a divorcee. Back in London, Alex was in problem. He got into detention. Even at that, money stopped coming somehow. And then Rosie and Doris were seen together having so much fun. Taking Rosie and Doris are always together, going to parties. She can leave her son with someone and go to parties. Suddenly, Doris introduced Rosie to a man, a married man whose wife and children are in abroad. And they started dating. They started seeing each other in his hotel, different hotels in different cities, and he was giving her so much money that she's always happy. Life is good though. She went back into shopping, buying things for herself and her son. She was changing clothes, changing boutiques, changing cologne, changing everything. She likes looking good because she's actually beautiful. And her friend Doris was happy. She introduced her to this. They were seen together in salons and places. Back in London, Alex was helped by a Cameroon woman, Nina. Nina fell in love with Alex after his detention, and they found out they love each other. They started living together. They were living together in the UK. Suddenly, she became pregnant. Preggy baby. Alex also found back himself and went back on his feet. Soon they had twin baby girls, beautiful baby girls. See them happy in London together as couple. Their kids are growing. They are growing. And then suddenly Alex had to go back to Nigeria for some time. This is Alex leaving. He arrived to Nigeria, and then on his return, he met a pregnant Rosie. How managed? Surprise! Though he loves his son, he knows about his son. So he was constantly arguing with Rosie. They were always arguing about the pregnancy, though he's hiding his own affair. Then he decided to leave the house for a hotel. Though he always comes around to take care of his son Jaden. He comes around to play with Jaden, or Jaden visits him in the hotel. Then he goes out buying things for him because he knows he will go back to London. He wants to bond with the child, Jaden. They go out together. He always takes him out. They play together. He bought so many things for him. Sometimes Jaden sleeps with him at the hotel. He buys him everything he mentions. He makes sure that it is well with him. He buys him toys, he buys him bicycle, ice creams. They went out to different places because he buys him clothes because he will soon be going back. He buys all his provision, all the toiletries needed, and he plays with him a lot. He plays with him and he shows him so many things. He wants to let him know that I am actually your father. The bond was too much, the love was much to big Jaden. And then while at the hotel also, he's always feeling bad because he loves his wife. But he did not tell his wife what he was doing over there in the UK. But he was also thinking of, wow, why me? Could this be us? Why? What has happened? As he was also thinking, Rosie was also feeling bad, making calls, calling her husband and friends, trying to make amends, but no, to no avail. One day, Alex had to go back to London. Please, if you are in this shoe, what will you do?